Triangle midsegment theorem. A midsegment is a line segment connecting the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. Triangle midsegment theorem says that a midsegment is parallel to the third side of the triangle and is half as long as the third side. So let's take a look at triangle ABC. X, Y, and Z are all midpoints. So AX equals BX, BY equals CY, and AZ equals CZ. XY, XZ, and YZ are all midsegments. So YZ is parallel to AB, so YZ is half of AB, or AB is 2 times YZ. XZ is parallel to BC, so XZ is half of BC, and BC is 2 times XZ. XY is parallel to AC, so XY is half of AC, and AC is 2 times XY. Example 1, find each measure. So whenever I get a figure like this, the first thing that I want to do is just start labeling things. So I'm going to first take a look at this midsegment here. So we see that midsegment HG is parallel to the third side, which is FD. So remember, we know that this line segment is half of this line segment, or the way that I like to look at it in threes. So basically, if this midsegment is 17.5, then half of this segment is 17.5, and the other half is 17.5. Meaning that the entire side is 17.5 plus 17.5, which is 35. Let's take a look at this third side here. Side ED is parallel to midsegment HI. So let's figure out what each half of this would be. So 18.2 divided by 2 is 9.1. So that means that this half is 9.1. And this half is 9.1, meaning that our midsegment is also 9.1. So think about it in threes. This is 9.1, this is 9.1, this is 9.1. This is 17.5, this is 17.5, and this is 17.5. So now that I've kind of labeled my figure, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can answer these questions. So DF. DF is here. The length of DF we see is 35. GE. The length of GE we know is half of 18.2, which is 9.1. FI is the same as our midsegment, 17.5. And HI, which is our midsegment, is the same as the half of this third side, which is 9.1. All right, so example 2, we're going to solve for x. So I want you to think about this in threes again. Okay, so this is our midpoint. If this is 3x plus 3, this is 3x plus 3, and this is 3x plus 3. And we know that the entire length is the 4x plus 8. Okay, so in order to solve for x, we know that 2 of these equals 1 of these. So 3x plus 3 plus 3x plus 3 equals 4x plus 8. So 3x and 3x gives us 6x. 3 and 3 gives us 6 equals 4x plus 8. Minus 4x on both sides gives us 2x plus 6 equals 8. Minus 6 on both sides gives us 2x equals 2. And finally, divide 2 on both sides. X equals 1. And example 3, solve for x. So we're looking at the same thing. Identify midpoint. If this midsegment is 2x minus 16, then this half is 2x minus 16, and this half is 2x minus 16. And the entire side is x plus 4. So we know that 2 of these equals 1 of these. So 2x minus 16 plus 2x minus 16 equals x plus 4. 2x and 2x gives us 4x. Negative 16 and negative 16 gives us negative 32 equals x plus 4. Subtract x on both sides. And we're left with 3x minus 32 equals 4. Add 32 on both sides. 3x equals 36. Divide 3 on both sides, and x equals 12.